Today we're hunting down the SCAV magazine. Scattered across the Nuka-World DLC, they provide very unique bonuses, one of which is my personal favourite. The first one is found here at Starport Nuka, where you get the Nuka-Cola Quantum Armour once you get enough star cores. But that's not what we're here for. We'll want to head round the back, and you can unlock this expert gate or just hop across. The remains of the camp will be issue 1, the SCAV magazine. Increases the speech challenge success by 10%. Doesn't note that, but that's the amount. So, the terrible Truce. By the way, have a look at the artwork here. It is awesome. Okay, so now that we've got issue 1, we will want to go on to the next bit. By the way, this is in the Galactic zone. You just walk straight in from the eastern entrance, and it's hard to miss Starport Nuka. If you fast travel, you end up where we were at the beginning of the video. Next up is the Nuka-World junkyard, not that far away. Once you rock up to the junkyard, you'll want to head inside the barn and up to the first floor here. This particular porta-diner, by the way, will always give you the perfectly preserved pie. Guaranteed! If you've never got one, this is your opportunity. Alright, on to the magazine itself. Upstairs. Run right across here, beside the animatronic, and you'll find issue 2. Now this is my favourite, because I love melee builds. Plus 25% to combat knife and switchblade damage. You combine that with Big League's Bloody Mess and get the throat slicer from the Nuka Town Market. It's probably the most powerful build you can do when it comes to melee in the game. Fear the Knife King. I also just love this artwork. Look at that there. Next up is the Grandchester Mystery Mansion. You can see Lucy peering out of one of the windows above. Really creepy sight when you know about it. The ticket taker out front can be talked to. You can pickpocket the guest key to get in, or alternatively give him one of the tickets that's lying behind him. Whichever way you do, get the key, head on inside. Inside you'll be taken through the mansion door by door. Now, unfortunately, you need the mansion key to open any of the doors to make this easier. So the only way to get through it is to take the tour. So just have a little listen, enjoy, and each door will open one by one as we progress through the mansion. Into the first room here, where we'll listen again before we can progress through the next door. But to speed things up, I can just show you. You go into this room, you'll find Lucy running about. Then we go into the upside down room. You go through here into the kitchen where you're faced with a fork in the road. Going to the left's pretty interesting. But running up here, Lucy normally runs across. Again, very eerie. Then you're back into the main room. Still chatting away and still listening to the story. You can go inside here. Then we're put into the gift shop. And as we progress around here, we're into the final bit, which is a room full of booby traps. And then finally, boom, you're into the room where Zachariah will be waiting for you. He normally is standing about. Either get the key off Zachariah once he spawns when you get here, or open the master lock door with the bobby pin. Once you do, it'll take you on up to the attic, where again you'll get another encounter of Lucy. Very creepy indeed. She vanishes, and if you try and open the door, gives you a wee bit of horror music, and that's about it. Now, we're in here for one thing and one thing only, which is the SCAV magazine sitting over here. This is issue 4. It gives you 5% explosives damage. Nuka Brahmin Stampede. Again, artwork on point. Using the key you get off Zachariah is how you get out of the Grandchester Mystery Mansion. So grab the key off him and head right on out. This next one can be found at Dryrock Gulch, but the thing is, you normally can't access it until you turn on the power at the Nuka-World power plant, which is at the very end of the Nuka-World DLC. However, that's a complete lie. You can get it well before turning that on. So just run yourself over to Dryrock Gulch Theatre. Once you arrive at the theatre, take a left and run your way around here past the confectionery stand. What you're looking for is a big red bottle, which you could also access if you came in the northern entrance. Either way works fine. All you want to do is get across and up onto this hedge. And then you want to follow the hedge the whole way round. You dropping off it isn't that bad once you get to this point. Because all you want to do is just get to the back of the rocks here. Keep on running across. Until you get to this bit. Now, this is the easier rock to use to do that. Sometimes I got lucky with that one. And now you're up here. Don't worry about the drop. Now, there is a lot of ghouls that you'll have to deal with. And the only way out is via fast travel. So you're going to have to kill them all if you want out of here. So drop down here and lots of ghouls are going to start spawning in to ruin your day. Not to mention the place is heavily mined. SCAV magazine is found right up here. Now, this one is the most unique. +1 strength and endurance if you have less than 10,000 caps. +2 each if you have less than 1,000. And +3 and +3 if you have less than 100. So all you have to do is just leave your caps in a workshop bench. Have less than 100 caps and you'll get 3 endurance, 3 strength. That no caps rage. It's easier to maintain the 1,000 bonus. And the bonus will just update depending on the amount of caps you are currently carrying. As for the exit, is via that terminal over there. Which is accessed out here. Behind the bush. Yeah, it's kind of well hidden. Once you get in, you can turn it on. But you can't access this area until the power's turned on. So kill all of the ghouls and just fast travel out. And that will be you. Now, our next destination takes us eastward over towards Kiddie Kingdom to the Funhouse. You'll eventually have to come to this once you're doing the questline with Oswald, so it's not that bad. Once inside, your goal is the spinning room at the very end. So, make your way through the mirrors. The easiest way to get through here is to just look at the ground. Honestly, it works every single time. Watch out for all the traps. And just slowly mosey your way round. Take this exit. I know when the fire starts it's a wee bit more difficult to navigate. Anyways, bypass all these guys. Keep working your way round. And you will get out of here. No problem whatsoever. And boom. We're out. Okay, into the next room. You have to do a wee bit of running as Oswald drops grenades down on you. And then you're into this room, where things get a tiny bit more challenging. So you have to spin around in this a few times. Until you can get just the right timing, which should be about now. Over. And this slower turning one will take you over to here. Jump across and open this. Now, this room's a little mad. I would say that if you can unlock the Hypno Terminal, it's ideal. And set it to the reduced nausea mode. Makes them all spin a little less. Walk through here. And then you can walk all the way to the end here. And the SCAV magazine is located right over here. I actually thought it was in the spinny room of death. No, this one is the Mutant Fists of Stephie Knuckles. 10% damage, hand-to-hand weapon combat, which is awesome. So that's all 5 SCAV magazines. So again, Starport Nuka is the first one. Then Nuka-World Junkyard, Grandchester Mystery Mansion, back up the Dryrock Gulch, where you can get it in the employee area before the power even is turned on, and then Funhouse, you'll be here during the mission anyway, so it'll be handy enough. Thank you for watching.